Nestled in the heart of the Scottish Highlands lies a body of water shrouded in mystery and legend. Welcome to Loch Ness, a place where the past whispers in the gentle ripples and secrets lie just beneath the surface. Spanning nearly 23 miles in length and plunging to depths of over 750 feet, Loch Ness is not just one of Scotland's largest lochs, but also one of the most enigmatic. For centuries, it has captivated the imagination of adventurers, scientists, and storytellers alike. But what truly sets Loch Ness apart is the legend of its most famous inhabitant, the elusive Nessie. Sightings of this mythical creature have sparked curiosity and debate, turning this serene landscape into a battleground of skepticism and belief. Is it a prehistoric survivor, a figment of folklore, or something even more extraordinary?
What is going on, guys? Right, so I have left Inverness behind for now. This is the next part of my trip, a night at Loch Ness. And to be honest, I feel lucky that I've made it here and the weather has actually been alright. I hope you can hear me, the wind is ferocious coming off the loch. Yeah, the weather has actually been fairly good today, even though it's forecast sunshine and heavy showers sort of all day for this area, the Highlands, Inverness, Loch Ness. So I've been lucky so far, but when I got here I figured just get the tent set up straight away, don't mess about, because you know the rain can start at any moment. So I've nicely been set up for a while, an hour or so, just been chilling out, having a beer. And yeah, I think our rain is about to arrive. So I've got everything in the tent, so hopefully we should stay dry-ish. But yeah, I'll have a wander out the tent and show you this potential storm that is heading my way. But whatever happens, I think I'm doing the best I can. I haven't got any accommodation options for tonight. This is my accommodation. I'm sure we can survive one night on the loch. Yeah, you with me? Let's hope for the best weather, because it might get a little bit boring if I have to just sit in the tent all night. Be a bit of a nightmare, but it'd be better than not sat in the tent all night and getting wet and cold. So you just got to take it. It's only one night. We'll see what happens. I'm happy to be here. Today feels better than the past 2 or 3 days, so just take it as a win for now and we'll see what happens. Yeah, okay guys, that's it for now. I'll have a wander out and show you what the weather is doing. Coming! Slow spray off the loch as well, Jesus Christ! It's getting wild! Right, it's time to go to the tent for a bit. Me. Oh, it's cold. It's honestly, this a gorse bush here. It's amazing how much of a windbreaker that is acting as. It's really serving me well. If not, this tent would be at risk of blowing away. That is some seriously strong wind. Right, back to the tent. No signs of Nessie yet. No signs of her. But it's a hell of a big body of water. In fact, the UK's biggest body of water.
Saint Columba and the Loch Ness Monster. Perhaps Nessie never existed. Or perhaps, just perhaps, Saint Columba managed to rid us of the monster permanently. On August 22nd, 565 AD, that's over 1,450 years ago, Saint Columba had a story for the ages. For upon this fateful day, he made short work of the legendary Loch Ness Monster. Saint Columba was an Irish abbot, missionary and scholar who helped spread Christianity in Scotland. He was also a statesman, a diplomat, an author and a poet. He also founded many churches and monasteries. His legend. We know about Columba's monstrous encounter because of his 7th century biographer St Adamnan's book, The Life of Saint Columba. Coincidentally, this is the first written account of the Loch Ness Monster. The story goes a little something like this. While standing upon the bank of the River Ness, which flows out of Loch Ness in northern Scotland, Columba contemplated the best way to cross to the other side. As he considered the problem before him, he came across a group of heathenish pigs who were busy burying a friend who had been attacked by an enormous water beast while swimming in the river. When Columba got the gist of the story from the assembled mourners, he laid his staff across the dead man's chest and miraculously the man stood up, hale and hearty. Against common sense, Columba ordered one of his fellow monks to swim across the loch and bring back a small boat known as a cobble, which was moored on the opposite shore. Without hesitation, the monk stripped off his tunic and immediately jumped into the water. The monster, alerted by the monk splashing around, surfaced and raced towards the hapless man, eager for a bite. The monster roared a mighty roar, darting towards the swimming monk with its mouth wide open. Everyone on the shore cried out, hoping to warn the monk of his impending doom. However, Columba was unmoved. Instead, the saint stepped forward boldly to the edge of the loch and, making the sign of the cross while invoking the name of the Lord, spoke in a commanding voice. "You will go no further," he demanded of the monster. "Do not touch that man. Leave at once." Even though the monster was no more than a spear's length away from the swimming monk, at the sound of the saint's words, it stopped and immediately fled the scene, terrified. As Adamnan described it, the monster moved so quickly as if it had been pulled back with ropes. The monster quickly absconded to the depths of the loch behind him, allowing the monk to paddle the boat back unharmed. Everyone, including Nessie, was astonished. If the heathens at the funeral weren't sufficiently impressed with Columba bringing their friend back to life, they were thoroughly impressed with how the monster obeyed the saint. They all gave glory to the God of the Christians. The pigs converted on the spot, being baptised in the very waters of the River Ness.
I've just prepped my fire ready to light. It's early to light it, but I am tempted to light it soon. But I'd rather the rain just kind of stop first, you know. I don't want to light it and then it bloody hammer it down on me. I have to go into the tent. She's ready to go. People have clearly had a fire here before, so I don't feel bad about doing one myself. Also, the fact that it's on all this stone, I can tidy the fire up very well in the morning, so you know, cover it over so no one will ever know it was there, as these people are pretty much done, but they left a fair bit of, like, you know, sort of slightly burnt wood and a bit of burnt wood about, but which has helped me, to be honest, because it's a start. Then I've collected some bits and that. It's, yeah, fire time in a bit, yeah. The wind is wild, it is quite cold. And yeah, I could just do with bit of fire entertainment, nature's television, as I've always called it. Ooh.
Five minutes later.
The rain has arrived, and I hope it's not here to stay. Rain, rain, go away. So my fire was very short-lived. It's probably nearly out by now. Still got a few logs left, but if this rain doesn't stop, I could be in for a very long night. But at the same time, I'm not complaining. I got set up, everything's dry. If it rains for the night, I should survive, hopefully, without the tent flooding. I should survive one night. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it goes. But it's not sounding good, it's not looking good. The rain's let off for a little bit and the sun is out. I've already used what firewood was here and a little bit I'd gathered, but I figured, well, I don't know what I figured. So yeah, there's my best logs. They're on there. I'm gonna have to start hunting for firewood soon. I'm gonna have to be brave enough to leave the camp behind and get firewood, basically, or I could get cold soon. It already is fairly cold, hence 2 hoodies with hoods up. No Nessie yet. The wind has certainly calmed down a lot. It's really calmed down. See if we can see Nessie.
Modern day sightings of Nessie. In recent years, the legend of the Loch Ness Monster has continued to captivate the imagination of both believers and skeptics alike. As we take a look into 2024, 3 remarkable sightings have emerged, reigniting interest in this elusive creature. Eyewitness accounts from locals and tourists alike describe encounters with a mysterious figure gliding through the waters of Loch Ness, sparking renewed debates about the existence of this iconic cryptid. 4th of April 2024. Parry Mam and his family were visiting the area when he saw something near Urquhart Castle. He reported, at first thought it was driftwood, but slowly but surely made its way north towards the castle. Looked like a head above the waves. Was difficult to determine with the naked eye. This is the picture he took. 27th of September 2024. Sean Sloggy was working on the cruise boat that operates from Fort Augustus. He caught this image on the boat's sonar. He said, "The ship's sonar has picked up something truly remarkable, probably the strangest contact I have seen in my 9 years of working on the loch." The 9th of October 2024. The Loch Ness Centre's BERT deep scan made contact with an unknown object while out on the loch. The Scottish Daily Express said, "A significant finding has been made in the search for the Loch Ness Monster using state-of-the-art technology." On Wednesday, the Loch Ness Centre in Drumnadrochit revealed that a sizable reading was recently recorded on one of its daily deep scan cruises. These cruises employ advanced radar technology to explore the waters of the legendary loch. The radar system is specially designed to detect underwater objects and formations. On an excursion in October, it identified a distinct anomaly in the loch. The exact nature of the findings remain under investigation. However, early research has suggested that they could show substantial underwater presences or potentially large aquatic creatures on the loch bed. According to staff, the unusual reading has caught the attention of researchers and enthusiasts alike. With Nessie being one of Scotland's enduring mysteries, the Loch Ness Centre says it could mark a major milestone in the search for the beast.
So while wandering for wood, I walked right up the beach to the woods, and I was quite happy to discover there's other campers here. There's multiple people camping. I don't have to walk far up there, and there's tents. There's tents before the woods, and then there's tents in the woods. Once you get to the woods, there's a sign saying no fires in the woods. So I'm taking that to mean as I'm alright having this fire here. I'm not doing anything wrong. No one seemed bothered. Everyone's, to be honest, people have been nice who have passed. So yeah, a few people up there camping. I saw actually some of them passed earlier. They seem like nice people. They all have proper gear and that, you know. They're not just some chavs camping out like me. So yeah, that's it's a bit of makes me feel a little bit more at ease as other people camping in. It's quite a normal thing, you know what I mean. There's not going to be any locals coming to murder me in the night because they hate people camping here. So we should be all good for now. The weather's a fair bit better now. Still slight, you know, a bit of moisture in the air with the rain, but that we can't deal with for now.
Well, that's a wrap on this camping trip at Loch Ness. The weather wasn't exactly on my side. Plenty of rain showers, but honestly, that just added to the atmosphere. There's something special about being out here, surrounded by the mist, the rolling hills, and the mystery of the loch. As for the Loch Ness Monster, well, the search continues. Will we ever get definitive proof? Who knows? But that's part of what makes this place so legendary.
Well, I seem to have found myself inside another Tomb Raider level. It's brilliant.